Good morning, people. Let me get going here. Morning, DS, Jesse. All right. To my surprise, when I turn on log into Think or Swim, the market is a lot stronger than I expected. Okay, I literally just turned on Think or Swim, so I just saw what's going on here with SMH higher. I did see a blurb on my phone about AMAT. Look like some good news from the chip sector, something like that. Yeah. Netflix. Oh, let's address the elephant in the room first, and then we can move on to other more pleasant thing. Netflix. Ah, it's gonna be ugly. I have a small exposure, small amount of share. It's still gonna hurt. Okay, it's still gonna hurt. But once again, just because something is at the 52-week low last month does not mean that it can be spared. If this is your first rodeo as far as owning a stock that got cream, by cream I mean down 20% or more, okay, I have been down this road many times. um, the first thing to do is not panic today. Very first thing. Okay, Netflix, regardless if you don't like the company or like the company, it is a solid business. It is not going to go to zero. So let's not go crazy. Okay, let's not go crazy. It is going to test. Is this going to be a surprise that it's going to for sure come down here? Okay, it's not rocket science. It's not magic. It's not coincidence. There is a reason why the stock is down here at the 250 level. Okay, because it is going to test this. It is likely it's going to bounce around the 250 for a while. It's going to gap down and it's going to stay down. This is not going to be a gap down and then recover. It is an ugly number. It is going to go back to the pandemic low. Okay, so keep that in mind. So the first thing to do is not panic. It's too late now. I had my stop at the at the low. Guess what? It's gonna go right by it. Okay, because I had a stop to protect myself if it breached. Like yesterday, I thought for sure it's gonna breach that, and I wish it did. Right? I wish it tested the low yesterday and get me out, but it didn't. Um, you have seen this in other situation where it crashed. The big guy would say, "Too late now. Wait 3 days and see where it is, and then have a plan in place to recoup your loss or get out with less loss." Okay, so today's a day where you do not buy more, you not average in, you not do anything stupid. You stay out of it. Let the big boys, let the panic seller, let everybody do what they do to do. I use stop limit. I never use stop market. I'm not a fan of doing stop market because if I do that, if I have a stop market, right, what's gonna happen at 9:30? Let's say I don't touch it, leave it alone. At 9:30, it's gonna sell me down here. No, that's just contradict what I just said. As far as do not sell in a panic. Okay, do not sell in hate, panic, frustration. Yes, we all been here. That's why I've been saying for months now, buy small, hold small. Okay. All right. So let's. Other than that, there's nothing to say. Okay, unless you want to for me to talk into go into politics on why Netflix failed and why the big guy hate Netflix so much. The big guy has unsubbed Netflix the day they signed Obama. That was the day he said "F you." He unsubbed Netflix on that day. He's a hardcore conservative. I'm neither. I don't discuss politics often with the big guy. even though he does champion my governor, DeSantis, as often as he's. I mean, I tease him all the time. I tease him literally every month about moving down here because he's in New York, he's Brooklyn, and I told him, come down here to Florida. We can hang out, have breakfast, and trade stock, having coffee. He does not drink coffee. All right, let's move on. Okay, we know Netflix is gonna be ugly. Disney is gonna get dragged into the mess, as it should. It's gonna be ugly. Where will Disney go? Right? I think Disney will visit. Oh, did I messed up? I think Disney will visit here. See, look, pre-market 126. Is it a coincidence? I don't think so. It's gonna come down here to like 123, 124 eventually. Okay, I think it will. Forget the low of 126.82. It's gonna go past that. All right. Would I buy Disney down here? No way, Jose. Okay, this is a stay out. I'm not touching Roku. I'm not touching Spotify. I'm not gonna touch anything that deal with subscriber. Okay, because I think what Netflix has shown is that there is a point of saturation. I mean, it didn't help that they also get rid of 700,000 subscribers in Russia. Good going. Good going. So stay out of Netflix, stay out of Disney, Roku. Oh, come on, right? Yeah. Roku, see you down here below 100. It will. It will go. Now, JPM, for those that listen to the big guy and was brave, congratulations, it closed the gap. What next? The big guy trimmed some, 134, 135. Okay, so if you want to buy JPM on dip for whatever reason, if it's dipping or stays sideways, you can nibble up here. Okay, JPM, Goldman Sachs, bossing it. I did sell some Goldman Sachs at 337 yesterday because at this point of the market, as I have mentioning for weeks now, discipline. There are stocks that I will let it run, like JetBlue, but for the majority of the stock that does not have a tailwind pushing it, I don't want to chance it. Okay. Yeah. Goldman Sachs trim there. Would it be nice if it run up here? But what would cause Goldman Sachs to be up here? What would be the tailwind for Goldman Sachs? A booming stock market? Do we expect a boom in the stock market in the next 2 months? No. Morgan Stanley. Same thing here. I trim. For sure, people. The 50 MA, if you're in Morgan Stanley for whatever reason and still in it, you gotta sell at 91. Okay. Most likely, anyone that have followed me and buy some Morgan Stanley, and if you still have it, most likely you are in profit up here. Okay, take the small profit. Take it. Wells Fargo. Same thing here, but this time it's a 20 MA. Okay, take it. Take it. PayPal. If you want to nibble, you can. It's risky, but it's scary. Square. Okay, Square, the big guy like more than PayPal. And it's as long as this whole, if you want to be in to Square, just have your stop at the 50 MA. Okay, just please do have your stop here. You know, have your stop here. Protect yourself, because if this can't hold, okay, it has floated for a week now. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. It has floated, dip below a little bit. if you have not used a stop, now is the time to put it in, okay? Because you don't want to give up 15 bucks, okay? It can go down to 100 easily, easily. Look at this. It can do one of these. Close a gap. Look at that. That was a beauty. That was a beauty of a gap close right there. So yes, be careful. Have your stop. Chip. Let's look at chip. Chip 640. Look at this. It's gonna gap up right to this point here. Okay, it's gonna gap up here. If you have ASML, what would you do? Sell. Trim. Ultimate target 694. Okay, you gotta get out. If I have ASML, which I don't, Jason and I have been discussing Lam Research and AMAT for a while. But yeah, sell some here, sell a third, sell a half, sell all up here. We are in a bear market. This is not the time to think that, oh, we're going to get to the all-time high. No, 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 no. There's no all-time high in the next 3 months for ASML. Prove me wrong. AMAT is going to be up too in sympathy. But, you know, it's only up to 119, 120. So I think there's room to run with AMAT if you want to nibble, okay? If you want to nibble AMAT on red, yeah. Lam Research, same thing here. There's room. There is room, okay? 491, sure. You didn't buy at 480 or less, but potentially there is still $20 of gains here, okay? Potentially. So if you want to buy on red, don't chase. Don't chase, please. Oh, Lam Research report today. So would I buy Lam Research today? No. Let me repeat what I have said for weeks now. I don't like to buy on earnings day. I don't like to add on earnings day. If a stock is ramping up higher for the past few days into earning, get out. Okay, that is the big guy mantra for the past almost a year now, since last summer. He's just like, history for the past 6 months has shown us that stock that have great earning, look at Google, great earning, announced stock split, guess what? Down, have not revisit the all-time high in 3 months. One of the best company ever, right? So why do you think this is going to be any different? Don't do it. Any pop on earning is a sell. Hopefully it's clear, it's there for most people. Okay, so Lam Research, unfortunately, earning is today, nothing you can do. You want to nibble on AMAT at 419 or whatever it is I just talked about? That's my worth throwing a few shares there. SMH, which I have. I bought more SMH than anything else in the past carnage of last week, because to me it was easier to just buy the SMH instead of like, oh, should I buy more Intel, more Qualcomm, more MU, more? I just bought the SMH. Where would I sell SMH? For sure up here, okay? 257, there's a little gap, but absolutely 258, 259. Okay, do not think that SMH is going to do something beyond that point. I don't think so. You can, but I can tell you, I will sell at least half right here, half. And then if it keep on running, set my stop using like the 50 MA or something, so that if it get up here somewhere and then teeter out and come back, I'm out. Okay, so that's my play on my SMH. Intel. I believe I need to log into, but yeah, I would. Intel, yeah, take profit, take profit. AMD. Outside of SMH, I think Qualcomm and AMD are my two larger. I have some Nvidia too. Luckily, I picked up some Nvidia at 213.37 or something like that. I forgot all about it. I had that trade. Yesterday when I logged in, I'm like, oh, I did buy some Nvidia last week. Too many alerts popping up my phone. Sometimes I miss. Yeah, Lamb Research is up pre-market. Yeah, nothing you can do here. It's gonna be up in sympathy with ASML. Not chasing. As far as AMD, 106. Okay, the 20 MA is the spot that I would like to sell some. Yeah, MU. Same thing, 20 MA, okay? It's going to be like a broken record. Your 20 MA should be a target to sell some, okay? ON, on semi, same thing, okay? It's going to be the same. Trust me, they're all the same. It's going to be like a broken record. Texas Instrument, getting close, okay? Have your trigger ready. 20 MA, pull it. TSM, same thing, 20 MA, pull it. All right, we're done with this. How about the big recovery play? Let's take a look at recovery play. Booking, what would I do? I sold half of my booking already. I didn't buy that many. I had a lot more down here. I sold all of it. I bought back some. I sold some. If booking get anywhere near 2300, I'm selling the rest. Okay, for now. I like booking. Airbnb, I have some. What would I do? See, I have a signal here at 175. I'm selling 177. Okay, this downtrend line, I'm not gonna do nothing here. I will sell some up there. Okay, where would I buy? Airbnb, 162-ish down here. 3 conversion right here of moving average, good support. So if you don't have Airbnb and we have an ugly red candle down there, 162, I will add. I'm not sure what you're asking for your question, David. Do I have Airbnb? Yes. Do I have Texas Instrument? No. I mean, there's that stock that I have. Everything that I show on the screen for the most part is stocks I follow, stock that I might buy, stock that I bought, stock that I sold, but I don't own them. I can't trade 50 stocks. There's just too many positions. I'm not sure what that question is. I think you've been here long enough to know that I answer question on people that ask a certain stocks. At the same time, I also look at chart on the stock specifically that I trade. One company that did have great earning, which I'm not surprised, Anthem. I like Anthem. Been a big fan of Anthem. Talk about Anthem almost daily, right? Have great earning. How do I find the charting you use? Think or swim. I talk about this. Think or swim. Okay, I talk about it many times. So I'm not sure how you missed it, but yeah, it's think or swim. I talk about this the first week or two, right? I talk about how it's free. If you go to Think or Swim was bought by TD Ameritrade. And I believe TD Ameritrade is now owned by Schwab, something like that. There's too many acquisition and buyout. If you go to Think or Swim, you can open an account, put in $0, and download the platform, and you can use it like I am. Okay. You don't have to put in any money. Thinkorswim.com. It is owned by TD Ameritrade. I have it by proxy of TD Ameritrade. I have TD Ameritrade in two of my Roth IRA account. Anthem, great earning today. Is it a surprise? It's a vampire sucking blood, raising premium. It doesn't have to worry. It is. I have more exposure in XLV. Okay, XLV is a buy here. Okay, on the 20 MA. If you want exposure to a defensive sector, this is about as good as it gets. XLV. It has Humana. It has United Healthcare. Look, Humana. This, I remember when Humana had this big dump. My brother and I were just like, "Oh man, should we buy? Should we buy?" And we ponder, and then we miss it. Okay, and then we keep saying, "Oh, let's buy here," and then it gap, and we say, "Oh, let's." This was the one time that I kicked myself was when it closed the gap here. When it closed the gap here, that was a time that both me and my brother said, like, "Why didn't we buy? We've been following this thing for weeks, months. What the heck? Not enough eyeball right there." All this was, I don't mind missing it, but this was a clear as hell signal to get in. The gap fill. What the F? What the F? I'm mad at myself. JBXT. Big guy say, he's not negative on it, but he's just like, it could be going sideways for days and weeks. Okay, so no rush, no hurry. But it is clear as day that institutional support is here. Okay, because every wick down has been bought up for the most part, right? So I still have some JBXT, which I'm fine with. Okay, I'm fine with. I'm not adding yet. CSX, which I like a lot, down here, right? I talk about 34 something down here. Would I sell CSX at 35? Yes, but yeah, it's doing okay. IYT, the transport. If you don't want to trade other things, as far as UPS, FedEx, CSX, JBXT, buy the IYT ETF. All right, easier. It closed the gap. My brother sold. He would buy back. But if you still have it, for sure, up here, okay? Remember, we are in a recession trade. Does not mean that we are in recession, but right now the computer is trading as if it is a certainty almost with a recession. So transport will get sold. Okay, in a recession, transport get beat up along with industrial. That's why you see ITW, GE, Honeywell, they get beat up, because that's why I've been talking about the recession trade. Recession trade, industrial, technology, transport get sell off, go into healthcare, consumer staple. Yeah. So my brother, he's not going to take a chance, okay? He bought down here. He was very happy to exit at the gap fill yesterday. UPS. At least it's stabilized, yes. Where would I sell my UPS? If it get to 196, I would sell some, and for sure, the 20 MA, okay? There is no reason for me to think that it's gonna do something better there. No. Okay, let's look at the medical device, which I like a lot. Aptronic, I like. If you can buy ABT, Abbott, if it dump, if it's a red, whatever reason, down here, buy, okay? ABT 114, Let me do a signal. There you go. Buy the mother effing dip. I like it. I like it. My favorite, EW. I have a little bit. I'm fine. Would I sell at 131? Yes. Where's my stop? My stop is 20 MA. Okay. Where would I add? If I get stopped out here, where would I buy back? 100 MA, 200 MA. This spot right here is a definite buy. See, I had the mark right here. Buy the mother effing dip right here. Okay. Back up the truck down here at the 50 MA. The other one that I talk about, that insane move. What the F? Okay. That's what you get when you have the dog. Okay. When it comes down to medical device, Stryker and Zimmer Biomet are the two dogs. Okay. They are considered the two worst medical device because they have parts that are not as awesome, not as best of breed, blah 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 blah, but that's what you get. Now, if you still have Stryker, you better get ready to pull your trigger to sell at 280, okay? The high, all right? But yeah, have your stop. Where your stop should be. On a big candle day like this, you know what the big guys say? Have your stop halfway of the candle, which is roughly the 20 MA, okay? That should be your stop. You don't want to give away half of your profit. That should be the worst case scenario. Giving back half of your profit is okay. Giving back more is stupid. That's his philosophy. The other one I talk about, which I do have share, Zimmer Biomed. Yeah, giddy up. I will sell at 135, okay? Giddy up. If you compare Zimmer to EW, Abbott, Medtronic, it's a dog. But that's why you buy dog. Medtronic, I like a lot. I like a lot. Okay, I talk about Medtronic more than anything else as far as this sector. If it dropped to 107 for any reason, I would be selling puts, buying share. I have been the most active with Medtronic as far as selling puts, buying share, trimming, all that stuff. So yes, I am the most. I love EW the most, but EW is also the most expensive one. Medtronic is my second favorite. BTC strong because of NASDAQ. Keep going. Keep going. Let's take a look at ETH. Big guy, I think, is in it. Where he's gonna sell 3,200. Okay, he's selling some here, and for sure, he's getting out up here. He does think 3,300 is in play, but I think he's gonna sell some, sell some, sell some, and then sell the rest up here at the 3,300 at that trend line. Okay, he's gonna be out. Let's take a look at drug. Pfizer, big dump yesterday, big rebound. I sold some put. I trying to sell a bunch of put, but only one trigger. I like Pfizer. Okay, I don't have a problem selling more put, add more shares down here, but that red candle need to stop for me to be more constructive. Okay, where did I sell my put? 49 was my strike price. Merck, nothing to do there. If you have Merck, you better have your stop. Low of day. You should have had your stop up here, okay? You should have. If you didn't have your stop up here and you're greedy, you suffer through this. Hopefully you learn your lesson here and put your stop somewhere here, and you may have been out already. But if you don't, still have your stop low of day. Why? Do you want to sell here, or do you want to sell at 83? JCC, I have 100 share of Twitter left. At the most, I had 530 share, roughly. I have my stop is the 20 MA. Okay, I'm not going to let this thing revisit the gap fill. So I'm willing to let go of the rest at 43. I had my stop set at 43.9, okay, to be exact. The big guy told me either low of day here, 44. I might move it up to 44.28, okay? So I might do that. Market's open. So I might have my stop up here. But it's getting close. The 20 MA is rising. So somewhere here is going to be my stop, okay? Because I'm not going to let it come down to the gap fill, which is roughly 40, okay? I don't want to give away $4. Do you? I don't. Even on 100 share, I'm not giving away 400 bucks. XBI. Okay, XBI. Trade very technically. It was ugly, but down here is riding the downtrend. Where would I sell? As I did last week, 88.5, 89.3. I sold between 88.5 and 90.4, 90.3 last week, and I bought back everything down here. Okay, so let it ride. Big Bro have 2,000 share in there right now, so crazy. All right, let's take a look at the carnage. Booking up, Google up, Costco up, Beast, Tesla up, Bud up. Oh, Bud. How many people went into Bud with me? Who rode with me on Bud? I was talking about Bud for days. For days. We had a chance to buy Bud for days, around 58. For days. Who rode with me? I hope some of you did. STZ. Oh my God. Oh my God. If you don't sell up here, raise your stop. Keep raising it. Okay, that's what the big guy would say. Keep raising it. For those that are new, where is the raise your stop? The low of day. Low of day, low of day, low of day. If you use low of day, you still have your share all the way up. Okay? Almost 3 weeks of straight movement. Amazing. 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 Okay? Course. What was course symbol? Tap. I forgot. Tap. See? This is what we want to see with Bud. Okay? It's amazing to me. Now, do you know why Bud is trade much more poorly compared to STZ and TAP? Higher PE, higher valuation, more expensive, blah, 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 blah. Okay? I get it. But it is also the most popular brand, right? I'm okay here. Where would I sell? 62.5, okay? Be ready to pull the trigger. Be ready, okay? Don't be complacent. See this? Bang, bang, bang. Someday, in a few months, maybe 2 months, this triangle is going to meet up and we're going to have an epic squeeze one way or another. Okay, I believe in 2 months there could be a big move where we will have a breakout above the downtrend to the all-time high. That is the future of Bud. But for now, if it get to 62.5, I will sell. Martin Marietta, same thing here. Okay, you gotta sell 377, 378. Gotta get out there. Um, let's take a look at Pepsi. Pepsi, what a move! Oh my God, I had an order here. I had an order in at 169. I thought for sure I gonna get a chance yesterday, right? I'm like, oh, it's gonna come down. Forget it. Forget it. McDonald's, same thing. I had an order down here, 248. Forget it. JPM is still up. Nvidia is up. Everything's looking good. Of course, Netflix. Poof. Did everybody that has shop got out of shop? As I said yesterday, at 600 and better. I hope you did, because look at where shop is, 575. Okay, so please, before I go, let me reiterate what I have been saying now for weeks. Take quick profit. Don't overstay your welcome. This is a bear market. Okay, this is what a bear market is. There is going to be rallies, short, and you're just gonna have to take the small gains and be happy with it. Okay, this is not a market where you buy something and you think you're gonna make 100%. No, 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 no. This is the market where you trade quick, you buy something, you get 3 or 4% gain, you get out. Before I go, Walmart all-time high. Woo! Target. Wow, Target. Catch-up trade playing here with Target. Where would I sell Target? Not yet, okay? I have a very few share of Target left. My brother sold everything already. He sold everything here, okay, at 235. I sold some, and I'm just like, there's a catch-up trade here with Walmart, okay? People think, oh, in a bad economy, Walmart's gonna do well. Well, what do you think is gonna happen with Target? Is Target gonna suffer? Because no. Look at the pandemic. When Walmart did good with the pandemic, did Target get hurt? No. Okay, so the logic is flawed as far as like, oh, recession, Walmart, recession, Target as well. Pfizer getting beat up more. All right, we down here, okay, down here. Let the fear trade take place, okay? Oh, speaking of that, BIIB, I sold. If you're still in it, congratulations. Have the 100 MA is your stop. Okay, would I buy back into BIIB? Yes, not today. Amgen, wow. FV, oh, FV. I like FV. I bought FV. I bought FV right here, 154. Between 155 and 154, I bought. Yeah, I would add to FV. Okay, I like FV. I would look to add around 154, 155 if I can. Okay, I like it. I like it. Okay, people. Hopefully everything. DS also pick up some more FV. Yeah, looking good. Okay, Nike. If you still have Nike, which I do, a small amount. Up here. Okay, don't tempt fate. my order is in at 139. I am out now. If you still have it and think it's more room to run, where 145, okay, the 100 MA is your target. Do not ignore that, okay. That is gonna be, why would Nike go up higher and close a gap up here? Okay, sure, there's a gap way up at 156. What is gonna cause it? The end of a recession? So don't overstay your welcome, okay. That's all. I repeat that many times. Don't overstay your welcome. Take your gains. That's it, people. If you want to be in a chat group, you know what to do. Email me with your mobile phone number. Download WhatsApp to your mobile phone, and I will forward it to Jason here. He will add you to the group, and I think the chat group is very useful because it gives you up to the minutes. Well, sometime I post like literally seconds after I make a trade, but at least you see the activities during the day of what some people in the chat group do. Bye.